Alright, let's jump right in. Today we're diving into a topic that has the potential to elevate your confidence, your daily skincare and makeup routine. I remember, back when I was 16, I faced this epic acne breakout just before my first big dance. It was like the universe was playing a prank on me. But once I got serious about cleansing and moisturizing, it was as if I'd finally received my golden ticket to the party.
Oh wow, that's intense. I can't even imagine how stressful that must have been. So what's the very first thing you do in your routine? Is cleansing times that crucial before diving into everything else?
Absolutely. Cleansing is like laying a solid foundation for a house. You wouldn't try to build walls on a shaky base, right? Your skin is constantly battling dirt, oil, and pollutants. If you skip cleansing, the products you use afterward just won't be as effective. It's astonishing how many folks overlook this essential step.
That makes a lot of sense. It's kind of like baking a cake, right? I need to preheat the oven. Otherwise, the whole cake could flop. Just like our skincare routine would if we neglect the basics.
Exactly. After cleansing, I always use a toner to balance my skin's pH levels. Think of it as a little hug for your skin. It recharges it, preparing for the next steps. You certainly wouldn't throw products on top of dirty skin, would you?
Right, a hug for your skin. So what does toner actually do? Does it make a big difference?
Great question. Toner removes any leftover impurities post-wash and preps your skin to absorb products better. It's especially significant for those battling oily skin or acne. You could say it acts like a primer for your face, just like preparing a wall before you paint it.
Makes total sense. So what about serums? I've heard a ton of buzz about them. Are they really worth the hype, or are they just fancy water or something?
Oh, serums are truly magical. They're packed with concentrated ingredients that target specific concerns, whether that's hydration, brightening, or anti-aging. Imagine your friend who always brings the best snacks to a party. That's your serum. Elevating your skincare game. When I first tried a vitamin C serum, I felt like I'd thrown confetti into my life. My skin looked brighter, and my mood followed suit.
Confetti on my face? Wow, that sounds thrilling. Do you think everyone should use a serum? Is there a perfect time to introduce it into the mix?
Ideally, yes. Most people could gain from at least one serum, but it really depends on individual skin needs. I personally brought it in during winter when my skin gets extra dry. It felt like a fireworks display happened on my face, if that's relatable.
Haha. Yeah, that makes so much sense. And then you follow that up with moisturizer, right? I always thought that one was skippable, but I've seen how dry so many of my friends' skins get in the winter.
Exactly. Moisturizer serves as your shield against dry air and skin. Picture yourself as a knight. Your moisturizer is your shiny armor. It locks in hydration and works to keep all that goodness from the serums right where it belongs.
Wow, a knight in shining armor. This is getting intense. What about those eye creams everyone talks about? Do they really live up to the hype?
Ah, the age-old question about eye creams. Visualize your eyes as delicate glass sculptures. They need special care. Eye creams target puffiness, dark circles, and fine lines. I had a friend who was a notorious night owl, and her under-eye bags looked like they were ready for a vacation. Once she started using eye cream, her transformation was unreal. She went from looking zombie chic to a well-rested superstar.
Ooh, I can totally relate. I have those days too. This whole skincare thing feels a lot like prepping for a big performance. So many little steps to nail it.
That's such a fantastic observation. It's all about finding a routine that suits you. And yes, let's talk about sunscreens. Sunscreen is like the bouncer at a club, keeping harmful rays at bay while you enjoy the festivities. A broad-spectrum sunscreen is crucial. It protects against both UVA and UVB rays. When I found my perfect SPF, I felt like I'd reunited with an old friend. You truly appreciate it once it's part of your routine.
Haha, love that analogy. So, it's all about finding that right mix of products that work together. Kinda like assembling a dream team. What comes next in your routine after sunscreen?
Well, that's when the fun begins with makeup, if that's part of your routine. But remember, maintaining happy and nourished skin is our main priority. Makeup is like the icing on the cake. You want a moist and flavorful base under that icing.
Cake references? You know how to keep this lively. So, are there any must-have makeup items to include when you're getting ready?